Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to look at the following WWE news and rumors: Charlotte Flair pregnant, Braun Strowman's huge mistake that got him fired from WWE, Vince McMahon selling WWE, and more. Be sure to drop a like, and if you are new don't forget to subscribe for daily wrestling content. United States Olympian Gable Steveson hopes Roman Reigns will hand the belt down respectfully when they face each other in WWE one day. Steveson, 21, is the reigning NCAA Division I National Champion. In August, the 260-pound wrestler will represent the United States in the rescheduled 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. Speaking to Minneapolis-based television station KARE 11, Steveson reiterated that he wants to work for WWE in the future. He also had a message for WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. "Surreal feeling, to be honest," Steveson said, recalling his first meeting with Roman Reigns. "He's one of the guys who I'd always wanted to meet besides The Rock. I met Brock Lesnar. Lesnar was one of the guys I always wanted to meet too." Roman Reigns. Seeing a guy like that in person, and seeing everything he's done with WWE and in his life too, it's crazy. He lives different, he breathes different than a lot of people. He wants to be a winner, he wants to be a champion. Roman Reigns is the top of the top, and I know sooner or later, hopefully by the time I'm in that spot, he'll hand the belt down respectfully. So I'm ready. Roman Reigns recently defeated Daniel Bryan and Edge in the main event of WrestleMania 37 to retain his WWE Universal Championship. Reigns' on-screen special counsel, Paul Heyman, shared a picture of Gable Steveson meeting the tribal chief backstage at the event. Gable Steveson would likely have to train at WWE's Performance Center in Orlando, Florida for several months before facing the likes of Roman Reigns. The Olympian is currently focused on representing his country this summer. Beyond that, he is confident there will be a place for him in WWE. "That's a hard question, when he will join WWE," Steveson added. "It's on the air right now. There's a lot of things going on. I want this Tokyo Gold first, and we'll go from there. WWE is in the near future. When, I'm not sure, but I'll be there." As Gable Steveson mentioned, he has also met one of Roman Reigns' greatest WWE rivals, Brock Lesnar. The Minnesota Gophers YouTube channel uploaded a video of the two men training together in January 2020. Andrade and Charlotte Flair are celebrating good news as per the former's latest tweet on his official Twitter handle. Andrade and Charlotte have been together for a while now, and the happy couple got engaged back in early 2020. They kicked off 2020 with a bang as Andrade officially announced their engagement on the morning of New Year's Day. Andrade's latest tweet features a photo of the couple, and the caption that he added to the tweet has left his fans speculating about the good news. "Let's celebrate the good news. I love you #mommy, and you look pretty #queen." Fans chimed in immediately after the tweet was posted, with many guessing that Andrade and Charlotte Flair are having a baby. Andrade and Charlotte Flair have been a couple for over 2 years at this point. Both met while Andrade was still working for WWE, and it didn't take long for their romance to blossom. Andrade and Charlotte have supported each other through thick and thin. Fans might remember Charlotte slamming Kalisto for taking a dig at Andrade back in 2019. Kalisto posted a tweet stating that Andrade has a job in WWE because he's romantically involved with Flair. The Queen didn't take the tweet kindly, and had the following to say to Kalisto: "It's not because of me. It's because he's pretty. They keep a mask on you for a reason." Charlotte Flair has opened up about her relationship with Andrade on various occasions. "We do talk about us, no sick, about other talent, but it's usually just about the negatives, what I did wrong, what I can do better. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, was I that bad?" I help him with some aspects of his performance and he helps me with certain aspects of mine, because we have two different styles. I help him with certain things that he can't help me with, and he helps me with certain things that I don't know. Here's hoping Andrade and Charlotte Flair soon reveal more details about the good news that the duo is celebrating. We'll keep you posted on the same as and when more updates come up. In a very surprising decision, WWE released Braun Strowman along with multiple other superstars a few days back. Strowman's release came as a shock because he fit the mold of a WWE superstar and had featured prominently over the past few years. It was stated that his big money contract was in some ways responsible for him being let go by the company. Vince McMahon probably did not see the benefit in paying Braun Strowman so much money. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter has now stated that Strowman's contract did, in fact, play a part in his departure. Meltzer revealed that the monster among men was on a $1.2 million guaranteed deal. He also said that the arrival of giants such as Omos, Aziz and Shanky meant that Braun Strowman had become obsolete. The report also talked about a huge mistake Strowman made while negotiating his contract in 2019 that would have prevented him from getting fired. With Strowman, Adam Scherr, 37, who was on a $1.2 million guaranteed deal, and had just a few weeks back denigrated all non-WWE wrestling and said he would never work anywhere else, the decision was made because of the feeling he was 2 years past his peak, and he had become obsolete as the roster giant because of Omos on Raw, Commander Aziz on SmackDown, and perhaps Shanky on Raw, being on the main roster who were so much bigger than he is, said Meltzer. The report stated that WWE considered Braun Strowman to be past his prime, his salary worked against him, and a source stated that Strowman made some wrong calls during the negotiation of his new contract which led to his release. His salary worked against him, and one person noted he made a huge mistake in negotiations because when he signed his new deal, he was considered a hot commodity, and if he pushed for it, probably could have gotten a no-cut contract that a few of the bigger names have, but he didn't push for it, and he probably never imagined they'd decide to cut him after signing him to such a strong long-term deal. Noted Meltzer. The source essentially said Braun Strowman was a huge commodity when he signed the WWE contract a few years back and should have pushed for a no-cut contract like some of the bigger names at the time had. However, he did not push for it as he believed he would not be released by the company. Lana was released by WWE earlier this week alongside multiple other major stars. One of the most talked about storylines of last year in WWE was the feud between Nia Jax and Lana on Monday Night Raw, that saw Jax put the ravishing Russian through the announcer's table for several weeks in a row. She finally got her revenge by returning the favor to Jax earlier this year during their match. Following her WWE release, Lana sent out a heartfelt message to the fans, thanking them. Nia Jax expressed her sadness and reminded everyone that the former WWE superstar put her through her first table. During an interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling's Rick Ucchino last year, Lana spoke about her storyline against Nia Jax and the entire table streak. The former WWE superstar claimed that she surprised herself and a lot of people who didn't think she was resilient and tough. "I definitely didn't think it was off the bat, that's for sure. I just kept on showing up." Nia Jax was not going to keep me down, and I think, honestly, I surprised myself and surprised a lot of people. I don't think anyone thought I was going to be durable, as resilient and tough, and I said, "No, you're not going to keep me down. No one is. I am tough, I am durable, I am resilient, and I am more than enough." I told myself those words every morning, laughs, and I repeated it over and over again until I believed it. And, yeah, I just kept on showing up, kept on coming back. "No, you're not going to keep me down," Nia said. Lana. Ever since WWE let go of multiple top superstars, including Braun Strowman and Aleister Black, there has been rampant speculation about the possibility of Vince McMahon planning to sell WWE. WWE let go of some big names a few days back. Although unfortunate, it has become common practice for WWE to undergo regular budget cuts and release superstars who are not being used. However, this is the first time that a high-profile superstar such as Braun Strowman has been released by the company, primarily due to his big-money contract. Andrew Zarian of McMahon, via CSS, has stated that we can expect many more releases to take place in WWE soon. The reason for these cuts is that WWE has realized that their roster is bloated and needs to be trimmed down. McMahon's Andrew Zarian was told more WWE releases are coming. These cuts will become a regular thing because WWE realizes the roster got bloated over the last few years. There have been rumors about WWE possibly being sold in the coming time. However, it is just speculation at this point. While letting go of multiple superstars does indicate WWE may be heading towards a major change, there is no concrete proof that the company may be up for sale. Brandon Thurston of WrestleConomics spoke to multiple people within WWE regarding a possible sale of the company and was told that there were no such plans. WrestleConomics' Brandon Thurston spoke with 5 people in the WWE investor community, and none of them think WWE's recent budget cuts are a sign that they are preparing to sell the company. It is unfortunate that so many talented superstars have lost their jobs due to WWE's budget cuts, and we sincerely hope that all those who were let go land on their feet.